I sent the big kids off to their first day of school today, took a picture of them standing just here, and it's got me a little contemplative, and particularly I was thinking about the fact that gardening is very much a metaphor. I know I'm not the first person to have this revelation, but I thought I'd share with you what was on my mind. We put this patio in earlier this year, and it's gorgeous, but it's taken some work. We got weeds that tend to grow up in the cracks. We're waiting for some creeping time we planted to grow in. Obviously it's not doing as well as we want, but we planted a lot of stuff that's pretty, and I'm excited to see what it will become. In the meanwhile, there's a lot of work involved. You know, you have to come out every day and you have to weed. You find the little grasses and what have you that grow up amongst the flowers. You got to come out when the conditions aren't great and water. You got to put in a little care for what you got growing, how it's getting along. It takes a lot of work. It's messy. You know, like I said, you got to tend to it. It doesn't always go well. I've planted things here that haven't done well. I've got a rhodie there that I had my heart set on that hasn't survived, and you got to come back out the next day and keep at it. And that's the story of gardening. You know, if you've got the resources, you can pay someone to do it all for you. Sun up to sundown, weed your garden, water, make sure everything's growing well, mulch. If you don't, you have to do a lot of it yourself. You know, even those of us who can't afford to have someone do all of it for us can definitely benefit from having someone come out and do part of it. Maybe, you know, we had someone come out and help us build the patio. I did a lot of the work with them, but it was nice having a professional for a bit. Maybe you have someone cut your grass or deliver some mulch, give you some advice on something. But, you know, resources or no, I think all of us end up doing a lot of parenting, and it's messy and it's difficult. And you have to wait a long time to see results. I tend to be an impatient gardener. I plant things and I want to see them grow right away. I've been waiting for ages to see my peppers here get ripe, and it's just not happening the way I want. It's that really long-term project. But as dirty and messy as it is really exciting to work on it every day and think about what it might become in the years ahead. And that is why I reckon gardening is very much a metaphor.